Welcome to the Rent to Rent Success podcast, all about creating consistent cash flow, escaping the 9-to-5, and really living life on your terms. This is the only podcast entirely dedicated to helping you achieve rent to rent success. It's our place to inspire each other to believe bigger, to be bolder, and to be game changers for good. I'm Nicky Taylor, your guide on this exciting ride. Let's start up the engines and get ready to fly. Hello. It's Stephanie here, and welcome aboard episode 34 of the Rent to Rent Success podcast. And today we are talking about letting agents, a very scary topic for many of you, I know. If you are just joining us for the first time, welcome. It's great to have you here. And do go back to episode 1, as the episodes do build up on each other and give you a full view of rent to rent success. And if you're a long-time listener, great to see you again. We love you. So next up, I just wanted to quickly remind you our book is launching soon. To be on our extra special pre-launch list for extraordinarily special offers, join the VIP list at rent2rentbook.com. That's rent2rentbook.com. And we'll have that in the show notes as well. Let's get into today. Why would a letting agent want to work with me? Isn't my rent-to-rent business a competitor? This one really flummoxes people because, well, aren't we competing with letting agents? Letting agents, like everyone, will help you get what you want when you help them get what they want. So what do agents want? Agents want to have their commission fees paid. They want the rent paid. They want the properties looked after. They want minimal risk and no hassle. So all of which you offer. And the great thing about working with agents is that agents have properties coming to them all the time. And that means if you work with agents, so can you. So rather than going out looking for deals, the deals will start coming to you. And that is a bonus that you don't get from landlords. Many landlords might have one or two, and then you get a small percentage who've got a lot of HMOs. But generally speaking, you might get one or two properties from a landlord. You may get some referrals, but from an agent, you can get tens and tens. You can run your whole business with just a few agents. So many of our Rent to Rent Kickstarter stars who are in the program are getting their first deals from agents. So we need to get this myth blown out of the water. And I'm loving this series of shorter episodes where we're talking about these Rent to Rent myths and really taking them apart. Yes, some agents won't want to work with you, though, because they will see that there's a risk that you could go direct to the landlord and cut them out. So it's really important to develop trust with the agents that you work with. And you don't need all the agents to say yes. As I said, you can have a really strong business with just one or two agents. And when you find one to work with, that will lead to, or that could lead to, a steady stream of properties. Now, remember when we had Brenda Okanju joining us on the podcast, and her first property was from a letting agent who then started to call her, offering further properties. So it really does work. And you can hear Brenda's full story in the podcast. It is Rockstar episode 3. So on the website, that's rent2rentsuccess.com/RS3, standing for Rockstar 3. So that's it for this week. If you want more and you want to see our searchable series of videos, podcasts, and all things rent to rent, then come to the rent2rentsuccess.com/blog, rent2rentsuccess.com/blog. I've realized that many of you don't know that our site is now searchable. So anything you're looking for, whether it's contracts, letters, deal analyzer, you can come to our site on the blog page and search every article that we've got to find exactly what you need. Next episode, I'm going to be talking about money. Oh, I couldn't resist there. And how much you need to get started in rent to rent. So until the next time, have an amazing rest of the week. And remember, believe bigger, be bolder, and be a game changer. See you soon. Bye for now.
Thank you so much for listening. If you like the links for anything mentioned in today's episode, or if voice is not enough and you want to see us on video too, you can find all the show notes and lots more at renttorentsuccess.com. That's rentsuccess.com. If you've enjoyed today's episode, we'd super appreciate it if you would take a few minutes to review it in your podcast app. Remember, we'll be donating to our B1G1 charities too for each review you give. Until then, believe bigger, be bolder, be a game changer.